This is a CBS News Detroit update.
Good morning, I'm Sandra Ali. Here's a look at some of the top stories we're following for you this morning. Detroit homicide detectives looking for answers and possible suspects after 3 bodies were found inside a burning car. Firefighters were called to an alley on 30th Street early Sunday morning. And once the fire was out, they discovered the bodies inside. They were burned beyond recognition. Police say they're hoping that folks can come forward and help in their investigation. We expect to learn more today about the homicide investigation in St. Clair Shores. Police responding to a house near 11 Mile and Roy Street Saturday afternoon. They found a woman's body inside. A man at that house was taken into police custody. Layoffs begin today at 2 local Stellantis plants. The move affects about 170 workers at the Warren stamping plant and 160 at the Sterling stamping plant. Those layoffs are tied to the decision to temporarily idle 2 plants in Canada and Mexico. All the moves linked to the president's new auto tariffs. UAW leaders say they're worried the cuts may continue.
I definitely see the short-term pain, which I think is going to be a little longer than short-term, but I'm hoping for the best. Tariffs will definitely affect Stellantis more than others because we have so many second-tier suppliers that provide Stellantis with subparts.
The laid-off workers will get unemployment and sub-pay. Visas for several current and former international students at Central Michigan University have now been terminated by the Department of Homeland Security. CMU officials say they learned about the move during a routine review of student records. 4 International University of Michigan students waiting to learn what's next in their fight to stay in the U.S. The Department of Homeland Security revoked their visas. This happened Friday. School administrators are now working with those students about possible options. U of M also talked to them about the risk of staying in the country without a visa. And for all of you Tiger fans, the start time for all 3 games against the Yankees, it will start earlier this week because of the expected cold weather. Today's game will start at 3:10. The games on Tuesday and Wednesday, they'll start at 1:10 in the afternoon. Now let's go ahead and check in with next weather meteorologist Troy Bridges. Troy, how cold is it going to get?
Today we are warming to a high of 47 degrees, Sandra, so not looking too bad into the afternoon. We are going to be tracking rain chances mixed in with a little bit of snow, and that comes in from noon on through about 3 in the afternoon today. As we show you that with Next Weather Futurecast, you can see most of the start of the day good and dry with more clouds building in, but watch what happens at around noon. You begin to see in our northern zone, Sanilac and Lapeer counties, a little bit of snow mixed in with a little bit of rain. Temperatures too warm for anything to stick, so no big issues out there. But as we take it through 1 p.m., you'll see more rain and snow mixed for a larger part of the region. Then we push most of it out by 3 in the afternoon with a few flurries lingering after that, taking you on through 5 p.m. mostly dry. Can't rule out 1 or 2 flurries mixed in with a light shower or 2. And then on through the morning hours on Tuesday, we start to see a few additional clouds, but we stay dry. So Tuesday dry with a mix of clouds and sun, and temperatures close to our average. We'll be close to 40 for tomorrow, but the upper 40s for Detroit today, going to 47. Many spots a little colder than that today, in the low 40s. But the next 7 days will show some changes. Dry tomorrow, a high of 40, then a chance for a little bit of rain and snow by Wednesday. Back to you, Sandra.
Troy, thank you. That's a look at your headlines. We'll be back later today covering stories that matter to you on air and streaming on the CBS News app and Pluto TV.